coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Tanner Knust and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Let's get a look at the regional radar to start off with. Mississippi getting soaked with rain and thunderstorms at this hour. There's only one severe thunderstorm warning in the center part of that state at this hour, so not seeing too much severe activity at the moment. We did have a handful of tornadoes down in southern Mississippi into Louisiana earlier this evening, but no tornado threats ongoing at this very moment, although that watch does continue for parts of Mississippi at this moment. You can see all of that rain's heading in our general direction, but what's going to happen is this whole cluster is going to gradually weaken as it heads our way. Right now on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, we have a few showers near Guntersville, but a little bit more consistent rain out to northwest Alabama here near the Shoals and west of the Shoals right now. Some scattered light to moderate rainfall ongoing there, drifting to the north. There is a lot more, as I showed you, in Mississippi that will be heading that direction over the coming hours. We are still under a level 1 risk for severe weather across much of North Alabama. I'm not too worried about the threat for severe weather, but it's not out of the question that we see 1 or 2 storms briefly produce some severe wind gusts. That would be most likely probably just as the storms are moving into North Alabama right around midnight and shortly thereafter. Once we get into the late night hours, any threat for severe weather will be winding down pretty quickly. You can certainly tell on future radar as it moves east, it's going to be weakening. Nonetheless, most of us will get at least some rain overnight tonight, lingering into early in the day on a Thursday. 7 o'clock, we could see some showers near the I-65 corridor, lingering in eastern parts of the state by mid-morning, and then by lunchtime, we're done with the rain for good with this system. Rain totals on our models are actually trending downward a little bit, with some of us maybe not even getting a 1/4 inch of rainfall. That would probably be the case farther to the east. You're looking at closer to a 1/2 inch near the Mississippi-Alabama state line overnight tonight and early on Thursday. Now, even though we probably won't see too many severe wind gusts, it is going to be a windy night in general, as this is a pretty powerful system that's kicking up the wind across the entire region. Wind advisory is in effect right now and will continue until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The sustained winds are generally around 10 to 20 miles per hour right now, up to 20 at this moment in Decatur. The wind gusts could exceed 30 miles per hour later on tonight and occasionally might get stronger than 40 miles per hour. That's going to be most likely just before sunrise. Pausing it here at 4 o'clock in the morning tonight, you could see 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts are expected across much of the region at that time. And then near and shortly after the morning commute time is when we'll see that wind start to die down. And as we roll through the day tomorrow, it will get calmer and calmer. Here's a look at our forecast for your Thursday. Temperatures look above average once again, starting in the upper 50s, climbing to the mid 60s, and it should be a mainly sunny and dry afternoon. 65 in Huntsville tomorrow, 66 in Scottsboro, and 64 in Moulton. Another decent day on Friday with dry conditions and highs in the upper 50s to low 60s. Future radar showing quiet conditions for the second half of Thursday and for all of Friday. We'll see variable cloud cover on Friday, but should stay dry to close out the work week. The weekend forecast still in flux. There is a chance at some rain, especially late in the day Saturday. And then on Saturday night, there is an outside chance at least a wintry mix in perhaps northeast Alabama, but that could very well stay to our east as well. Stay tuned to the forecast. We will keep you updated on that threat. Low to mid 50s for your highs this weekend, and then back at it with some 60s for the first half of next week.